All right, family, and we're back for part two of tonight's episode of Opinion Matter. Told y'all in
No.
part one that it was gonna be steamy, and
Yeah.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
we just couldn't leave it what we couldn't leave it within that 30 minutes. We said we were gonna do 30 minutes, and we people our word, right? So
That's right. That's
we
right.
we cut it at 30, but we just hey, we had a little more to say on this one, and we would love to hear what you guys have to say. So, man, come on, y'all. Let's flood the comment section, man.
Give us your opinions because they matter.
Yes.
Yes. Picking up where we left off, I believe we were in. Actually, it was you and Chip and Lily was talking about the difference in the same-sex marriage raising, whether it's a girl or a boy, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I disagree with it because that's confusing to a child. It's just my opinion. But the floor is y'all. Go ahead.
Okay, so that's your opinion. My opinion is in the early stages it can be confusing, but like I said in our last segment, as a child grows older, they're going to make their own decisions based off of the experiences that they have. So I do not think that it is two same-sex parents. I don't think that that's damaging to a child. I said what I said.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Yeah, no doubt. And
I'm not gonna get mad or debate with anybody about their opinion. That's your opinion.
No doubt. And I'm not gonna say just damaging, like, that's sort of hard. But the fact of the matter, at least I look at it like either way it go. I mean, you can dress it up however, but they're gonna be lacking, man. They're gonna be lacking. If there's two men in the house, they lacking a woman. If the two women in the house, they're gonna be lacking a man.
That's the way God designed it.
So either way
He designed it that way.
The child is gonna lack. Like you said, you can get it from other. Go ahead.
Yeah, you say the child is gonna lack, but I strongly beg to differ because this is my main thing. It takes a village to raise one child.
It takes a man and a woman.
Yes, but that child is going to have men and women in their lives.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something that Bill Cosby once said one time before, and it stuck with me. And I stopped saying that it takes a village because in the village now you have rapists, you have murderers, you have adulterers, you have kidnappers, you have all kind of people in the village. So if the man would be in the household and raise the child with the woman, you don't need. My mom and daddy didn't have to go outside to get the village to raise us. They raised us.
No,
I'm not saying that the village.
I got a question, Lily. You got four baby girls, beautiful girls.
Uh-huh. Yes,
they need their daddy to show them what a man's supposed to be like.
I agree. I am not disagreeing.
Who's going to show them?
Okay, so
you can't show them what a man's supposed to be like.
So God forbid anything happens to my husband, but they still have their grandfather, they have their uncles, they have their male cousins who are older than them to, help them. What I'm not saying that me by myself, I can show my daughters I can show them how to show. I can show them I can teach them to treat others how they want to be treated or whatever. And I can show them how to tell a man to treat themselves and how they treat themselves. And, you can't treat me any worse than I treat myself. So I treat myself to a high standard. That's how you're going to treat me. But yes, I do agree that they need a man in their lives because their fathers should be, in my mind, their fathers are the first men that they fall in love with, the first men that shows them how to receive love from a man. So yes, I agree that daughters need their fathers, sons need their mothers. I am not arguing that point. What I'm saying is, if you are in a household where you don't have one or the other, you are not going to lack, because there are other people. God will put other people in those places to fill for the lack of that parent that is missing. God's going to put what that child needs in their life. That's what I'm saying.
So what if you got Twan and Gary in the same house and they're raising little Felicia? Which one of them gonna show Felicia what a man's supposed to be like? Because they Twan and Gary. They're not considered to be a man anymore.
But who said who? But we don't know that. We don't know that. That's your opinion that they not considered to be a man. But okay, but Twan and Gary could be the manliest of men. Who knows? Just saying.
No, not the manliest man.
No. We're gonna take that one back.
No, I'm just saying, because no, like seriously, on a total side note, there are gay men out here that you have no idea they're gay until they open their mouths and tell you I'm gay.
Hey,
no. You have the flamboyant gay man, but then
hey girl.
All gay men don't act like that. We're getting back on subject.
Yeah, we don't want to start no beef.
We ain't gonna way out
cool
of left
over
field.
here, man.
That's not what we're doing.
Well, hold up. Let me get this in. I have gay friends. Now we cool. Go ahead.
Hey, that's like the white guy say, a lot of my friends are black.
Yeah. We got that in, so that's over with. Let's get back to these kids, man, and raising these kids.
I'm associated with some gay guys, Hey man, we're not gonna get into that, but even okay, and I speak to those gay guys that I know. I still say, if you're raising a child, being a girl, as a gay guy raising a daughter, you still need a woman to be involved somewhere, because you cannot show or teach that daughter things a woman can do. A girl needs a woman just like a boy needs a man.
I agree. But when we have situations where the parent is forced to be single, or whatever the circumstances are, like I said, God will put what that child needs in that child's life.
Right. We have a comment that says, yes, my mom raised me without support of a man. And I get that. But there were men in your life somewhere, whether it was your teacher, your coach, your uncle, your brother, your grandpappy, and somebody was a man in your life. What I was saying earlier, it was that it's impossible for a woman or a man to raise the opposite without the help of anybody else, just you by yourself. You cannot do that. I cannot raise a daughter by myself, period, without the help of any woman. I don't care if it was a stranger woman I didn't know. I need that stranger woman to show my daughter, hey, I'm just saying.
Women thing. I mean, I can't even teach you how to paint. I can't teach you how to paint your nails.
No, I don't know how to do that.
I can't teach you.
I can't do one braid. Don't know how to tie it.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay,
I can't do that.
and nobody's knocking y'all for that. Okay, so there's a great example of what we're talking about. Kevin Hart made a movie. And it aired on Netflix. I cannot remember the name of the movie, but I did watch it. It was a great movie to where he and his wife had a little girl. The wife died shortly after this baby girl came into the world. Mm-hmm. Well, she died. Whatever happened, she died. And Kevin Hart's mom in the movie, or was it the wife's mom? Anywho, the mom was just on him about, you can't do this. But he, as a father, he was determined. He was hell bent on raising that little girl. And yeah, he had some parts where, he needed help, but he did what he could do.
Oh yeah.
And then and eventually a woman did come into his life in this movie, but before that woman came, he was doing it.
Yeah.
He did have he had help from the grandparents, the grandmother and the grandfather, but that is, I would say, a perfect example of our discussion for tonight.
Yeah, and like I was saying, never in a million years would I even think that it can't be done, or even put that on my tongue that it can't be done. My thing is that even though it can be done, like I said, I was blessed. I consider myself blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had my mom and dad in the house, and I got to experience a mom and dad being in the house. Anytime you take one or the other out the factor, the person that is having to go without is that child. Like I said, you know, if I wouldn't have had, it's a lot of kids that are growing up not experiencing that love that I had. For the simple fact is, I had the love of my dad in the house. There's a lot of kids growing up that ain't gonna experience the love that a mother can give. You know, so I mean, never to say that it can't be done, that they can't raise awesome kids, that they just can't do a single parent can't do a great job. I'm just saying that in order for that child to experience the completeness of family, then you know you're gonna need both, man. It would be lovely if we could all have both. Just put it like that, because and then
yeah, in the ideal world, everybody would have both parents in the house, but
no doubt.
Yeah, we're not in the ideal world whatsoever.
I got a partner. His kid's mom, they died. She died. I don't know. She been dead for maybe 5-6 years now, and he haven't had a woman in the house since. He got 2 boys. He haven't had a woman in the house since. But hey, his oldest son graduating this year, and hey, them boys doing great, man. You know, they doing great. So
but they got aunts and big mamas and stuff like that, right? Sisters and something like that.
Not that seriously active in their life, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? They have this. He did meet one lady that she a little older lady, so she been helping him out throughout the years. So big shots out to her, because she did step in and help him out a lot. But yeah, man. But my boy Rome, he raised them boys up, man, and they doing great. Grew up to be fine young men. You know, so.
That's all right, man.
Shout out to the parents who are single and doing this,
holding it down.
Hats off, because I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Like Chip, I was blessed to have both my parents in the house. I was blessed to have people outside of my parents. I'm just blessed all the way around. But shouts out to the people that are having to do this by themselves, or they feel that they are having to do this by themselves.
Yeah.
Raising a child is not easy whatsoever.
Yeah, because just because the man and the woman are in the house together now, it's not always the case of both of them being that parent that they're supposed to be. So, you know, just because you do have both parents in the house, hey, we ain't gonna say that both of those parents are doing what they supposed to be doing, man.
But the ones that don't have both parents, commentators, one of the comments says that those type of children do well with a support system. So they got a good support system. They do great, and like tonight's draft, there's gonna be plenty of single moms out there watching their son fulfill his dream. Yeah. Shout out to you mothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was the one that got him to every practice. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shout out to him. Yeah, let's hope that the Falcons get a good pick. But you know what I mean? Hey, let's bring somebody home, god dang it.
Come on, Birds. Come on.
Let's do this. Let's do this, Dirty Birds.
It's on. So we love you guys. We got to go watch the draft like everybody else. Y'all be sure to stay tuned and tune in next week. Thursday night, 7:00. 7 to 7:30. Like Chip said, we had to bring this one back because it was getting a little. We had way more to talk.
Getting into it.
Yeah. We had way more to talk about. So go ahead, close this out, Chip.
Hey man, once again, we want to give all the kudos and all the shots out and salutes and all we can give. Right now to those single parents, man. You know, those that holding it down no matter the situation. You know what I'm saying? No matter the situation. I don't care if he left or like I said, you know, you can have somebody that lost their spouse but stepped into that spot. And then, you know, like I said, rather no matter what the household consists of, brother. Man, woman, man, woman. Let's continue to be those parents that's raising our kids, you know, because like I said, we seeing an uprising crime and a lot of those crimes are done by our kids. So let's be those parents that we should be, you know. And that's about it, man.
Lily.
So you can follow us on on IG, Instagram, at opinion_matters_show. Follow us, get in tune with what we're doing, get into it, please and thank you. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you will get the notifications of when we're on. And remember, share, because sharing is caring.
No doubt.
And I like to thank all of y'all, man, for tuning in, especially for part 2. Just being a part of MuPixo and Opinion Matters, News People Should Know, Record Already, Purpose, Email, and Lady in the Hook. So we just appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to my boy, Kevin Conley, man. Once again, that's my little bro. He be schooling me on some stuff, man. Yes. So I appreciate you, bro, keeping me up to date, keeping me and Chip informed on this technology, what we need to be doing, man. So shout out to you, man. Much love, man. And to the rest of you people out there, Facebookers, social media, man, we love y'all, man. And we're going to be bringing some more good stuff to you. Get ready to see us on TikTok. We're going to be doing some TikTok stuff and we're going to be doing some tweeting and all that stuff. So, you know, Elon Musk just got Twitter. So, Quail mouth is going to be off the chain more than Donald Trump.
Quail.
But anyway.
Quail.
Hey, y'all.
We need to talk about that.
We love y'all, man. Hey, shout out to Governor Kemp. Hey, we love y'all, man. And we going to be out of this. Peace, man. All right, peace.
Bye.